segment is the lake. This is Morris Lake, and there are lots of abiotic and biotic factors.
Okay, right here we have an abiotic rock which surrounds the lake to help it keep intact. Here's a feather, which is proof that there's birds besides ducks. And here is a now abiotic acorn. It was biotic when it was in the tree. And right here is a feather inside of a cobweb, stuck in a cobweb like that a spider would make. And spiderweb. And this is right here is human disturbance.
On the abiotic rocks that Mary told us about is some biotic moss, as you can see here. There's lots of moss on all of these rocks. And some more biotic factors are the fish in the water. People come here to fish all the time. It's a fun activity to do.
You can have so much fun on this lake too. Look, you can tube and go boating.
On this lake, there's lots of human disturbances caused by fishing. And here, for example, is a decomposed duck. You can see by the feet and the body. And right here, where the stick is pointing, is actually a fish line that shows that the duck got caught on a fish line and died, and then got washed up onto the rocks, and other animals fed off of it. And here, for example, is another example of decomposition because the stick fell from the tree and into the lake.
This right here is a fine example of erosion where all the grass has gone back from all this soil right here, primarily from decomposition. Fun! And right here we have moss and lichen. And if fossil fuel is increased by oil production, and then the lichen will decrease and the air quality will decrease. Right here is a potential snake hole. Well, something definitely lives there, and it could be a snake.
So in our lake biome, there are fish who eat the algae at the bottom of the lake, and then we humans eat the fish, which provides us with food. And in the fish habitat, they are adapted to living in not only a summer environment, they can survive in the winter when the lake freezes over.
Although the fish are adapted to multiple climates, including when the lake freezes over, since we're going through a stage of global warming and global climate change, if we go through a drought and the lake dries up and is not very deep as it once was, the fish that live in the deeper parts of the lake may die because there's not as much food for them. And with global climate change comes these things that I have found walking like 5 feet along the side of the lake. And these take fossil fuels to make, which go into our atmosphere and contribute to global warming. And also to decompose these into the ground takes many, many years and just recycle.
If there was a drought due to climate change, then the ducks and the fish would die out because all living things need water, including the moss and all of the other plant and animal life on the lake biomes.
So, if you enjoy
Boating and fishing,
tubing and swimming and seeing a diversity of wildlife and the beautiful sunlight and
the shade that the
from
trees provide.
And in the winter when the lake freezes over and you can walk on it, which I don't recommend because I've done that before. And
Then you should come to our biome, the lakes.
Which is lakes. And they are all throughout America. Yeah.
Our two questions are, how did the duck die?
And what would happen if global warming increased? Go, little buddy, go!